So the next product that we have is Nulopo. So this product is also a disease-specific formulation. So this is ideal for patients with progressive renal impairment or those with protein restriction. So yung nutritional gap na ina-address ni Nulopo is protein restriction, calorie deficit leading to weight loss and muscle reduction. And yung formula ni Nulopo is it's a high calorie, extremely low protein isotonic supplement. So what are the benefits of this formula? First off, it has a low osmolality of only 280 milliosmoles per kilogram. So lahat naman ng products ni Effion are low osmolality. However, it's important to emphasize lang din na for renal patients, it's na kailangan mababa yung osmolality ng mga enteral formula na iniinom nila kasi it helps address yung mga common problems with high osmolality formulas like less absorption kasi nagkakaroon ng diarrhea si patient or in some cases nagkakaroon din ng vomiting. And also kapag may renal impairment kasi it's important na mababa yung osmolality nila kasi it addresses the dehydration or yung constant na uhaw. So, if an enteral formula has a low osmolality, it helps reduce osmotic diarrhea and maintain the fluids. It also helps in electrolyte imbalance and mas na-absorb yung nutrients ng maayos. Since mababa lang yung osmolality niya, hindi masyado nagdo-draw ng water yung gut. That's why it has a better absorption. And it's also it's also better kapag mababa yung osmolality kasi it has a better gastrointestinal tolerance. So, na-absorb ng maayos yung mga nutrients ni formula kapag mababa ang osmolality. And it helps in addressing dehydration, which is common among patients with renal impairment. Also, Nulopo has a low potassium, sodium, and phosphorus. So, yung electrolytes kasi na to, kapag in excessive amounts siya, it adds burden to the kidneys. And having these in low amounts can help preserve residual renal function. Other than that, Nulopo has the lowest protein content if we compare it to other available products in the market. So it only has 0.8 grams per serving and it provides at least 200 calories. 'Di ba parang mababa yung protein and then it gives you adequate total calories. So this will be explained later kung saan kinukuha yung iba niyang macronutrients. And also, another good thing about Nulopo is that it is in powder form. So pwede siyang i-adjust if in case the patient already has a fluid restriction. Nulopo is ideal for chronic kidney disease patients, stages 3 to 5, who are not undergoing dialysis. That's why may low protein pa rin yung prescribed sa kanila. It's also ideal for diabetic nephropathy, patients on protein restricted diets, patient with high protein creatinine ratio, and also chronic kidney disease patients with poor appetite or yung kailangan ng supplements. So the suggested dosing for renal nutrition support is at least one sachet or 45 grams once daily. So it can be adjusted depending on the caloric needs of the patient. So it's up to 2 sachets. And of course, ang goal naman natin dito is to ensure the adherence to low protein diet. So as you can see, sa macronutrient distribution ni Nulopo, since this is a very low protein formula, it's important to emphasize na yung source of calories niya nandito na sa carbohydrates. And if you can see, sobrang konti lang ng protein niya. It's only up to 2% of the total calories niya. only has 0.8 grams of protein, 31.8 grams of carbohydrate, and 8.2 grams of fat. And this is for all for 200 calories na. So it really is a good supplement. So if we compare it to other available products on the market, makikita natin dito na sobrang layo nung protein niya. As I've mentioned kanina, we only have 0.8 grams of protein per serving. If you compare it to this product, nasa 10.6 grams siya per serving per can or like 237 ml. So, Nulopo, using Nulopo as a supplement allows patients with renal disease or protein restrictions to have other protein sources from other food selections, which can also improve their quality of life. The use of these products is a supplement naman. So, if you use Nulopo, if you drink it as a supplement, it can allow you to have other food choices pa. Kasi sobrang limited na nga lang nung protein intake mo eh. So dapat maganda na si supplement mo mababa lang yung protein niya, at the same time provides you with other uh, macronutrients and minerals, and at the same time makakakain ka pa rin ng mga pagkain na gusto mo in moderation. As for the clinical study or yung application niya, we have here a direct clinical study. So, dito sa study na 'to, ang ginamit niyang product talaga is si Nulopo. So, this study is entitled Non-Protein Calorie Supplement, which improves adherence to low-protein diet and exert beneficial responses on renal function in chronic kidney disease. So the objective of this study is to determine whether the use of a non-protein calorie supplement in patients with chronic kidney disease on low-protein diets would result in adequate caloric intake and suppress the progression of renal disease. So gusto nilang i-observe yung effect ni supplement sa pag-manage ng caloric intake ni patient, and also at the same time observe the effect of using this supplement sa pag-slow down ng progression ng renal disease. So this was a prospective randomized controlled trial, and the selection criteria and participants were male and female with CKD, age 18 to 75 years old, with no intercurrent illness, and they also have a specific estimated glomerular filtration rate, and also stages 3 and 4 CKD lang siya. So I think these are patients na non-dialysis or low protein intake lang or may protein restriction. So, out of 135 participants, 109 lang yung nakakomplete ng study. So, the methodology was all participants received dietary counseling as recommended by the Kidney Disease Outcome Quality Initiative nutritional guidelines. So, all groups had dietary counseling, and meron silang recommended dietary intake, which is this one. So, 0.6 to 0.8 grams per kilogram per day of protein. Tapos, ito lang yung protein. Ito yung protein nila. Ito yung caloric requirement nila, which is 30 to 35 kcal per kilogram per day. So, parehas lang sila na may dietary counseling and they had a prescribed diet. So, follow-up visits were conducted every 4 weeks for the duration of 24 weeks or 6 months. So, all participants followed the modification of diet in renal disease, study dietary intervention procedures. So, yung kabilang group naman, yung intervention group, were provided a 200 kcal packets of an NPC supplement, which is yung Nulopo, and were instructed to consume 1 packet daily at breakfast. So, ang groups na meron tayo is the control and the intervention. So, sa intervention, meron siya nung NPC supplement, which is yung Nulopo. And yung primary outcome ng study was to measure the decline in urinary protein excretion and yung serum urea nitrogen, serum creatinine, EGFR, dietary protein intake, um, and yung urine protein excretion. So, to continue, ito yung naging results niya. So, it says here in table 3 that the results of the study show that the daily use of 200 kcal NPC supplement in a low-protein diet for 24 weeks improved adherence to the low-protein diet and significantly reduced urine protein excretion in patients with CKD. So, yung urine protein excretion niya, if we compare it to the control group, ito siya. So, ito yung baseline niya. And this one, yung week 24. Compare it to 0.94 plus minus yung mean 0.88. Compare it here. Mas mababa talaga si intervention group compared kay control group. And then, if you also compare the macronutrients, yung macronutrients niya, ayan o, mas mababa rin yung percentage ni protein. Yung percentage ng calories ni protein. So, ayan o, compare it from pre and post. Bumababa talaga siya significantly. So, from 13.5% to 12.3% na lang siya. And if you compare it to the control group, halos wala masyadong nagbago from baseline to week 24. Pre and post, wala masyadong difference. If we compare it to the group that was using the NPC or the supplement, Nulopo. And it's the same for other parameters na mini-measure nila. Although, as you can see rin dito sa LDLC, napababa din siya from 112.6 sa 99.8 na lang siya. Here. All of these show na ma-attribute mo talaga yung pagbaba ng dietary protein intake ni participant sa improvement sa mga parameters, sa metabolic parameters. Ayan o, yung BUN niya. Yung serum creatinine, it's also lower. Pero ang significant lang kasi dito is si protein intake, yung BUN. So, si serum creatinine, although bumaba rin siya, it's not significantly different sa control group. Ayan o, nag-improve din yung EGFR. From 34, naging 36 siya. From baseline to week 24 for intervention group. So, if we compare all of this improvement, ma-attribute talaga natin yung changes niya sa metabolic parameters and sa dietary intake sa paggamit ng non-protein calorie supplement. Kasi wala namang effect or wala naman siya masyadong pinagbago dun sa control group or dun sa group na kumakain lang ng conventional na low protein diet. So, to summarize the results na dito sa table 3 and 5, the lower protein intake has been observed to suppress the progressive loss of renal function. So, dito naman sa result na to, sa figure 2, this illustrates the effect of protein intake sa urine protein excretion. So, if you can compare it dito kay supplement group, habang pababa yung protein intake niya dito from baseline to the week 24, ayan, from 0.98 to 0.87 grams per kilogram, nakikita rin natin na bumababa rin yung urine protein excretion niya. From 1.50 naging 0.97 na lang sa week 24. So as you can see, there is a direct correlation between the low protein diet and decreased protein urine excretion. So the protein intake of the intervention group is significantly reduced compared to the control group, which is, ayan, no, parang straight line lang siya, pare-parehas lang. Dito nga sa urine protein excretion, although same lang din yung protein intake dito, tumaas pa siya, naging 2.19 pa. We can really conclude na yung use of NPC or yung non-protein calorie supplement really improves the patient's protein intake in terms of the diet kasi it limits their protein intake. And it also solves the problem of patients worrying about which food has proteins. Ano ba yung pwede nilang kainin or ano ba yung snack na ideal sa kanila. And it also shows na it improved their compliance with the dietary restriction since it controls them eh. It controls their intake. Important din kasi si urine protein excretion since this is the parameter na nag-show or nagpapakita na meron talagang improvement sa renal function ni patient. Since we want to avoid this kasi. So syempre ayaw natin na yung protein na yung protein na kinakain ni patient is napupunta lang sa urine, hindi niya nagagamit. So overall, the urine protein excretion in the intervention group of the study was significantly lower than in the control group. So this suggests that the use of the supplement or yung NPC supplement or yung Nulopo may exert a greater suppressive effect on the increase in rates of GFR decline if we compared it to a conventional low protein diet alone. So all of these imply that the use of Nulopo help in the adherence of patients to control and reduce their protein intake. So ano ba yung nakatulong sa kanila? So yung increased compliance sa protein restriction sa diet nila reduced the serum levels of blood urea nitrogen, creatinine, and urine protein excretion. So these are all the parameters that they were trying to measure to prove na nakakatulong talaga siya sa pagdelay ng renal impairment. And the consistent adherence to a low protein diet for at least 6 months significantly increases in the EGFR or yung glomerular filtration rate of patients. And in effect, it delays the progression of kidney disease. So what is the practical application of this study to our product? So the findings of the study demonstrate that the use of Nulopo for a long-term period helps patients with chronic kidney disease or CKD consistently meet their caloric requirements and restrict their protein intake. And in effect, it also significantly reduces the risk for proteinuria or yung pag-excrete ng protein.